Don't mind me. No. Put me in combat. Nice, GG. This is where he turns into a little turtle, right? Yep. Baby turtle. Look at him. Don't worry. I need to let a cutscene play before I can help you up. I'll turn him over. Oh. Perhaps we should turn him right side up. Yes. Oh, I forgot. Ooh. Wait, he can fly. Wait a second. Oh ho, a marvelous performance, truly marvelous. But then you did best, the Lord of the Revel. By the Kami, a talking turtle. I don't even know where to begin with that one. True. I trust you will forgive me for my deception to something of a Far Eastern tradition, the testing of strength and so forth. A bit rote, perhaps, but anyway, welcome to the Raisin Temple. I am Genbu, guardian of this sacred place, and leader of our little collective. Genbu, Self-same Genbu of the Tale of Tenzin, one of the four lords. Under normal circumstances, I would assume you named it for the legendary being, but clearly this is anything but normal. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would meet a talking turtle. Okay. Home, but every one of us here can speak your tongue. Is it truly so surprising? After all, we each have lived more than 1,000 years. I knew turtles were long-lived, but I had no idea that was even possible. In this wondrous land of ours, it is said that a beast which lives 1,000 years attains a measure of divinity. This temple is a place where such auspices may gather. But take not my word for it. Speak with my comrades and learn their tales. We will talk of the endeavor after. We may as well do what he says. Besides, who knows what valuable secrets some 1,000-year-old animals may know? Well, I guess. Oh. Boom. Fury. Or Fury? Headed to the surface. Follow me. Oh, no. Should I increase the music? There we go. Please, converse with the others. We can speak of the endeavor once you have a greater understanding of who we are. Yeah, just checking sound. Good. Komenu. You will go no further. The reason should be plain. Beyond lies the prison of Koryu. Were you to damage the wards, he would break free and all would fall to ruin. Interesting. Tataru. Don't talk to me, Plum. Talk to the cat, or the weasel. And what does the fox have to say? I'm Nue. If you ever need someone to call lightning down upon your foes and whatnot, I'm your auspice. Of course, some fairy tales would have you believe I'm something altogether different. A monkey's face, a lion's legs, a snake for a tail. Ridiculous. Am I right? Not as bad as that horse with the head and body of a rabbit, to be fair, but still. Kamaitachi. Hey, that hurt. You didn't have to give it everything you had in that fight, you know? I only just went through the change, so it's not like I was gonna slow you down that much. Well, I suppose you didn't know it was all for show, and I was probably really intimidating. Oh, right. You were asking about the collective, weren't you? Let's see. Genbu's the oldest of us. Oldest in the Far East, too, I think. One of the four lords. So as you can imagine, he's much more powerful than regular old auspices like me. But you probably knew all that already. Okay. Boom. Boom. Is there another one over here? Boom. Boom. How much more of the old tales are true? Inugami is my name. Men speak it in hushed tones, mistakenly believing me to be a vengeful spirit that murders indiscriminately. There was a time when I killed men by the hundreds, but that was in retribution for the countless creatures they themselves mercilessly slaughtered. It was most deliberate. Okay. Kuda Kitsune. A friend of mine, Tamamo Gozen, once called this place home, possessed of 9 tails. Her power far eclipsed my own. But one day she left to live amongst men. What became of her, I wonder? Senri. Judging from the way you and that woman are gawping, I'm guessing you're not from around here? Don't know how it is in your homeland, but here, if an animal manages to survive 100 years, he begins to get ideas. Delusions of grandeur, some small power, sure, but nothing much to speak of. Survive 10 times that, and you become a full-fledged auspice, though. Speech, magics, it's quite the change, believe me, which is why we call it the change. What? I never said it was something clever. Anyway, point is, don't let our appearances fool you. I could kill you 5 times before you hit the ground. But I won't, on account of me being civil, for now. Alright. Boom. 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 Now that you have a greater understanding of who we are, I shall tell you of the rather thorny predicament we now face. The divinity of we auspices manifests in myriad ways. For example, I possess clairvoyance, and with my preternatural power have I seen a vision of the Ruby Sea, of Yangsha, of Hingashi, subsumed by roaring flames. This is no distant future, I fear, and if we are to avert it, we must needs enlist the assistance of an exemplary warrior, one such as he who faced the Lord of the Revel and lived. What should we do? What should we do? Fear not, little one, for I have a plan. But to understand it, you must first understand the duality which lies at the heart of we auspices. The Aramitama, the primal rage, and the Nigimitama, the boundless calm. These elemental forces comprise the soul of an auspice, and it is only when they are in balance that we are truly ourselves. Alas, over great spans of time, or when caught in the midst of tumultuous events, this balance may be disrupted, and the soul may be divided. An auspice overcome by the Aramitama is a wild, feral thing, all the more dangerous for their divinity. Calamity and catastrophe invariably follow, tremors and floods which destroy men's works. Auspices can bring about these natural disasters? How frightening. Perhaps, but you must remember that there are auspices who delight in aiding the peoples of these lands. Auspices who may have even wreaked havoc in the past. Recall you the tale of Tenzin and the Four Lords? The one Soroban told us before, about a samurai and the auspices who drove the Oni from this island into the sea? Just so, yet I fear this accounting of events is not quite accurate, for it was not Oni we and Tenzin cast out from this place, but an auspice. An auspice with the power to move heaven and earth, Koryu, wholly consumed by the Aramitama. He stoked the flames in this island's heart until it very nearly erupted in a fiery maelstrom. Tenzin led us in battle against our mad brother, and together we sealed him in this temple. But as the truth of the tale fades from memory, so do our wards weaken, I fear. Should Koryu break free, he may well finish what he began, and ensure my vision of flames come to pass. So, long story short, you want Plum to give this Koryu what for when he wakes up? I should think not. His accomplishments notwithstanding, it would be foolish for any mortal to face Koryu without proper assistance. To wit, that of the Four Lords. Regrettably, I am not the young auspice I once was. And to make matters worse, my 3 compeers have nearly succumbed to the Aramitama. Kami forfend. 3 of the Four Lords have gone mad. The Rusi is doomed. Nearly succumbed, nearly. Alas, in marshalling their strength to retain control, they are unable to commit their powers to the preservation of the wards holding Koryu in his prison. And now that you have a... Oh. And now that you have a full and a complete understanding of the situation, we may at last discuss your part in all this, warrior. I would have you and your comrades face mine in battle, and quell their raging Aramitama. What say you? Yeah. Let's do it. Very well, that is the only way, so I don't get to kill them. Yeah, the first one. That is the only way. Oh, you're an intriguing one, aren't you? We are grateful for your assistance. Let us brook no further delay, and introduce you to another of the four lords. I informed Byakko of your arrival when you first entered our domain. You should be returning by any moment now. Come. Bum, bum, bum. Soroban, a magnificent coat of fur that shimmers as snow, as befits Byakko, the white tiger of legend. He's quite a bit bigger than the other animals, isn't he? True, don't be shy. He doesn't bite, not without cause at the very least. Hello. Old friend, the day of reckoning draws nigh. The wards will fail and Koryu will break free. Before he does, you must quell the raging Aramitama in your soul. Aramitama. This warrior will help. Doubt not his strength, for he has danced with Susanoo himself. Susanoo. A bold, audacious claim. Yet if Genwu believes it true, aye, the more I look at you, the more of him I see. A similar presence, perchance. A light. Very well, I will bow to my brother's judgment. Let me get a picture of that. Wonderful. Then without further ado, I shall bid my comrade relax and surrender to the Aramitama. What? Here? Now? Won't he go on a murderous rampage? Why, yes, that's rather the point. He will be reduced to the feral beast. And then it will be Plum, was it? Plum's turn to do battle with my brother and help him quell the fury within. But if all it takes to quell the Aramitama's battle, then why did you not do the same for Koryu? Why seal him away? Because it was too late. As I said, Koryu was wholly consumed by the Aramitama. Naught remained of the Nigimitama. All that he was forever lost to us. The effort I expend to hold back the fury I will instead use to safeguard the calm. It is then you must act. But know that if you fail, it will only hasten my fall. My soul is in your keeping, Plum. Do you understand? Then let us quit this place. Genbu may not mind the chaos, but if I am to wager at my everything, I prefer to do so in the land of my birth, to look on those familiar wilds with eyes that may soon belong to another. Alright. When you return to the island, look for Fury. He will guide you back here. Given the circumstances, perhaps it is best that we stay here. Would that be acceptable? Oh, Sorban, was it? Be at ease. I have a task for you and your excitable urchin. Follow me. Did that tiny talking turtle just insult me? Alright, let's go. Oh, it's nighttime. Don't get to hear the daytime music. The nighttime music is good still. Didn't want to do the trials yet, but that's fine. We'll get these unlocked at least. We are here. My earliest memories are not pleasant. From birth I was shunned by man and beast alike, for my snow-white fur marked me a harbinger of doom. Cast out and hunted, I struggled to survive. But I endured. I grew older and wiser, and one day I resolved to protect this place and those that call it home, for in spite of everything, it was mine as well. In time, they came to see me as a guardian instead of a demon, and yet, for all I have done to rise above the beast within, I may fall to madness and become the sum of their fears. Have faith, you will not fall. Yeah, have faith, you will not fall. We got this. Such confidence from one so young, but as age in of itself does not confer wisdom, nor does youth go hand in hand with hubris. I warn you, for centuries has my Aramitama grown and festered. Hold nothing back, for I will not. Warrior, the time has come for you and yours to make ready. May the Kami grant you strength to save my soul. The Jade Stoa. I remember this is pretty. This one has a pretty good song. Oh, let me actually desynth real quick. Actually, get in the queue. Stormblood, the Jade Stoa. Hopefully the queue time isn't long. I guess we'll do some crafting while we wait. I'm low on repairs. I can't repair on my own, can I? What do I have? Grade 5, grade 1. Alright. Oh. Didn't realize I had quest.